Okay, so we get Lindsay graduated. We go back to the house, have lunch or dinner. I can't remember what it was, but we're just hanging out. They do a big cookout. Their family's from Louisiana, so they know how to do it right. And it was just a really good time. Well, it's in the evening, early evening, and I'm starting to get like very tired because, like I said earlier, I'm a 9 o'clock girly when it comes to going to bed and staying up past my bedtime. Like, I really need to catch up on sleep. That's just the way I'm wired. Well, they all decide to want to go to the movies, and I'm like, oh my God, what movie are we going to go to? Because I'm already trying to go to sleep, and it's only like 7 o'clock. And so they decide to go to the latest movie. So it's like 10:30, 11, and they want to see Pearl Harbor. And I'm like, oh my God. But there ain't no way I am missing time with this guy because I am digging him and we are having great conversation. So we go to the movies, and as we're getting out of the car, he's standing there waiting for me, and he grabs my hand. And I'm like, okay, do I have a filter on? How did this filter come on? How do I take it off? I didn't mean to have a filter. Looks pretty natural, but hold on. Okay, I had to take that filter off. I don't really know how there was a filter on, but now I feel like it's more of a jump scare. Anyways, I don't care. I'm happily married. Who am I trying to impress? Nobody. So, anyways, he's holding my hand, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I really like this guy. He's giving me all the butterflies. And we get up to the counter, and he pays for my ticket. I'm like, oh, he likes me. How does this guy like me? Because to refresh you, I have face planted into his crotch. I have run into a tree and got bark stuck in my face. I have flicked the cherry of a cigarette onto me and burnt my pants. I had ordered a screwdriver at the bar, or made him order me a screwdriver because I was underage. What else happened? Oh, I called him the wrong name, Julius, but to be fair, he was calling me Trinity. I fell down the stairs at Lindsay's graduation and got a rip in my pants. And this guy still wants to hold my hand and pay for my movie. So, very excited. I get into the movie, we're huddled up, previews are going, and then I wake up at the end. Yeah, I fell asleep. I didn't even make it through the previews. I don't know how, I still don't know to this day how that movie begins or it ends. I've never seen it in its entirety. But the worst part is when I woke up, I look over at him, and not only did I fall asleep on him, but I have also drooled. And he has the biggest slobber circle on his shirt. It literally looks like he had been lactating. So there's that. And I thought to myself, they're leaving in the morning. I'm never going to see him again. It's fine. It's fine. It's really fine. He still holds my hand as we go out to the car. And I'm just like, who is this guy? Because clearly I'm not turning him off by any means. I'm so confused by this. We end up going back to the house, talking again, and but not for very long because your girl still can't keep her eyes open. So, but still, it's like 2 a.m, very late for me. They were actually supposed to leave on that Sunday of the graduation, but they all decided to stay later, and they were like, we'll just get up Monday morning and go early for our classes because some of them the guys were doing some summer school classes at TSDC. So anyways, they get up the next morning and they're getting ready to go, and I'm laying across the bed, and Gerald throws his big old brick phone at me, and it was like, hey, put your phone number in there. And I'm like, really? Like, you want my phone number? Are you sure you want to deal with somebody like me? Because anyways, so I do. I put my phone number in there, and it takes forever because at that time we still have that, I think it's that T9 keyboard. I don't know, so you're like, T-A-B-B-B. Like, anyways, I put my phone number in there, and they're all leaving. They're pulling out of the driveway. Lindsay and I are watching Jessica and the boys go, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I actually really like that guy. And I was like, but he didn't try to kiss me or anything. I was like, he's probably just pretending that he likes me because of all the embarrassing moments. And I don't even know if Lindsay and Jessica know all the embarrassing moments that happened. I know they know a few, but I'm not sure they know everything. And so she was like, yeah, I think he really likes you. And I was like, I don't know. He said he was going to call me when he gets back to Waco, but I don't know. All of a sudden, the car stops, the door opens, and Gerald comes running out of the car, back down the street, wraps me in his arms, and dips me and gives me our first kiss. And I was just like, oh my gosh, is this real life? Like, that was like so crazy. My daughter just said, Mom, that's so cringe. It was not cringe. It was amazing. So, anyways, that was our first kiss. He's like, I don't want to leave you. I really like you. I'm going to call you when you get back to Waco. And I was like, okay. And me and Lindsay are just like, did that just happen? Like, I literally can't even believe it. They head back to Waco, and he literally calls me the second they get back into Waco. He's like, hey, I just wanted to let you know I made it home safely, and can't stop thinking about you, and I really enjoyed our time together. And I'm just like, my mind is like blown, because I had zero chance to put on a front at all. Like, this man saw me from the second we were introduced to each other, because I like literally face planted into his crotch. Like, he saw all of me, and he didn't bat an eyelash, like bat an eye. He was just like, yeah, I like her. I choose her. So we have been together literally since that day. We've been together ever since. And I would like to tell you that our story is like rainbows and unicorns, but it's not. It's actually full of a lot of heartache and hurt and hard decisions and pain. But God has showed up so many times in our story. And I'm really excited to share that with you, because we've been married now 21 years, together for 23 years, sober almost 20 years out of that. So I'm excited to tell you all the nitty gritty. So if you want more, like for part 3, and tell me in the comments if you want more.